Emily. Blake's mom? Have I got the right person here?
Sorry, may I ask who this is?
I asked you first, ma'am. So could you kindly answer my question first?
Right. But I would need to know who you are first, to see if I know you or not. How about I tell you who I am after that? Shouldn't you tell me your name first anyway? Isn't that the kind of manners you need to be following here?
Wow. I didn't think you would be that uptight, but whatever. If you're that keen to know who I am, my name is Tiana.
Okay, thank you. And what can I do to help you, Tiana?
Jeez, you sound like a customer service operator or something. Can you speak normally, please?
I just asked you how I can help you, Tiana. That wasn't a call for you to be so demanding.
Listen, lady, I've lost my patience with you already. I didn't come all the way here for nothing. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Come all the way here? Where did you travel from?
Never mind that. Now listen up. I'm your son's girlfriend, okay?
My son?
Yeah, well, I mean, technically I'm his ex-girlfriend now.
Right. Sorry, I'm not quite sure who you're talking about.
Blake! I'm Blake's ex, okay?
Oh, wow. You know Blake.
Of course I do.
Okay, and what did Blake do to make you contact me here? And how did you get my number anyway?
What did Blake do? Is that even a question? I'm in so much trouble because of Blake. And that's an understatement. Of course he did. He played me. He used me. He's a darn swindler and he knows it.
I'm sorry, a swindler? And do you think Blake is a boy? What? I'm not following you.
Well, call him a guy then, whatever. I don't care about semantics. That's right. It's called a marriage scam.
OMG, what?
He scammed me for money and now I'm broke. He's going to pay me back.
Okay, Tiana. Listen to me. Why don't you call the police? I don't think this has anything to do with me or my Blake. Okay?
Of course it does. It has everything to do with him. I'm going to sue him and you. That's what I'll be doing if I go to the police. So unless you want to settle things between you and me, then I'm fine to report you guys. How about that? Huh?
Oh my gosh, calm down, all right? Just calm down a second here.
I'm upset. I'm not going to calm down until I'm heard.
Right, sure. I understand, Tiana.
I told you! Stop sounding like a customer service operator.
Well, I'm sorry that I come across like one, but I don't mean to, okay?
Whatever.
Let's just take this step by step because I'm having a hard time understanding the situation. It all sounds convoluted.
Fine.
Now, you mentioned a marriage scam?
Yes. Your son Blake pretended to be in love with me when he never felt that way about me. All the while, he swept me off my feet, putting me up all the way on cloud 9. Only to find that all he wanted was my money.
Wow. All right, okay. So you're saying that my son took your money?
Yes! $30K! And you bet I want every dime of it back in my wallet.
$30K?
Yes! I just told you!
But that's a lot of money. I'm not even sure that Blake has that kind of money.
I know you're stinking rich. I know he is. I bet he sends you money anyway. A monthly allowance or something, right? I bet he sends you enough to afford you all of those high-end bags and things. And I know he can be super generous with his money.
No, I don't get money from Blake. Definitely not.
Whatever, it's fine. I know you do. Anyway, look, as long as you take accountability for this, then I'm all good.
Accountability? For what you think my son did to you?
Exactly! Show some remorse. Show it by giving me my money back. That's the least you could do. You're his mother, so you have to take responsibility for his actions. That was my money, which I earned with my blood, sweat, and tears. If you give me every dime of it back to me, then I'll forgive you. And that's the only way I'll ever forgive you.
Right. But that's a lot of money.
Well, that's too bad. You still have to pay me back. Okay? You got that? I need all the money I can get for me and this baby, too.
A baby?
Yes, it's your son's baby. I'm carrying his baby. So you see? Now do you get why I need the money?
Are you making this up, Tiana? You really think Blake got you pregnant?
Of course I'm not making this up. I'm being totally serious. I'm already a few weeks in, and I'm only going to get bigger.
I don't know what to tell you, Tiana. I think you have it all wrong. I'm sorry to hear all this, but you've got the wrong person.
I do not. We were even planning to get married. He proposed to me. I lent him money thinking that he would give it back. But no, he ran away with it. He went MIA on me.
Wow, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that that happened to you.
Exactly. And you're his mother, so you have to pay for this if he won't. That jerk. You know what he did? As soon as I told him that I was pregnant, he just took off. Never returned my calls or messages. Nada. How do you think this makes me feel? Betrayed, let down, and scammed.
Right. Wow. That's quite a story you've got there.
So listen up, lady. Here's the deal. I'm going to get back my $30K and then marry Blake. Or I'm going to report him to the police. And how would that look on you? If your son gets arrested, huh?
Well, I'll make sure that won't happen.
Then pay me back. This is a marriage scam. I'll go to the police right now if I want to.
No. Oh, gosh. Let's not get the police involved here. There's no need for that, okay? They have far more important things to do. But wait, did you just say that you'd marry him?
Yes, I did. I mean, don't you want to meet your first grandchild? Of course you do. That should be a no-brainer, right?
Right. I'm convinced that you have the wrong person here.
Look, I know you want to believe that your son is an angel, but Blake is no angel, okay?
Blake is an angel. Don't talk about my Blake like that.
I know. Jeez. What is it with you mothers? When will you see your kids for who they are instead of who you want them to be, eh? These are hard facts, okay? I'm telling you the truth. And now it's time for you to make a decision, okay? You give me back my $30K and promise me to make me his wife, or I'll turn him over to the cops. It's your choice.
All right, Tiana. I can't give you an answer here. I have to talk to my husband about this. This is quite a lot to take in, as I'm sure you can understand. I'm going to need some time. I hope that's okay with you.
Fine. But I'm only giving you a day. Any minute longer and I'm going to the police to report him.
Okay, sure. Let me figure out what we can do for you here, okay?
Sure. You better text me stat.
Okay, then.
Good.
Hi, babe. I need to ask you something. Do you have a minute?
Sure. I'm on the train now, so I can't talk, though.
Don't worry, texting is fine.
So what happened?
Gosh, where do I even start? I just got a bunch of texts sent to me, and they're all just so bizarre. None of it makes sense.
All right, what do you mean?
This lady, her name is Tiana. She claims that she's been scammed off $30K. And she claims that Blake is a swindler. And that he was the one who took all of that money from her.
Whoa. What? Blake? A swindler? No, that's just dumb. Of course it's not Blake. Who the hell is she anyway?
That's the thing. She says she's Blake's ex-girlfriend.
What? Okay, that's even crazier.
I know. And she even told me she was a few weeks pregnant.
What? No way. That's total bogus, and we both know it, babe.
Apparently, this was all part of a marriage scam that she's been victimized to.
A marriage scam? So Blake took her money and got her pregnant?
Well, I guess that's what she's saying, yeah.
I'm sure this is just a random fraudster doing his thing. Who knows? It could be a guy behind the phone texting you, right? We don't know if this Tiana is even a guy or a girl. And she's probably been told by whoever her pimp is to target you.
But how did she know about Blake then?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know about that. But we both know 100% that our Blake has nothing to do with this.
Right. And why did she know my number? That's too much of a coincidence, isn't it? She knew both Blake and had my number.
That's true. That's sketchy.
And you have no idea who Tiana is, right?
Tiana? No. I don't know any Tianas. No, definitely not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Man, what are we gonna do? This is so dumb.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Okay, well listen. I'm heading back home tomorrow. But maybe you should take Blake and hide out somewhere. She might know where you live and go over there or something. I don't want anything bad happening to you guys.
Yeah, I'll see if I can go to my parents' place or something.
Yeah, good idea. Let me know what you decide to do. I'm sure you guys are better off staying with your mom and dad, though.
Yeah. Okay, let me get cracking then. I'll call Mom and tell her what's going on.
Yeah, sure. Let me know if you need anything. And let me know if that crazy lady says anything to you again, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Chat to you later then.
Okay.
Hey, Emily. So, what's the situation? Did you talk to your husband or what? What's happening? I don't have all day, you know. Do you even know how anxious I've been feeling ever since our conversation the other day? I mean, that's a lot of money I lost. I can't sleep at all like this, and it's so bad for the baby. I've been crying all day. Do you know how that feels? Look, let me send you a photo. See that? Now do you understand how serious I am? I need my money back, okay? And a marriage proposal from Blake. He needs to promise me to never use me for my money like he did again. Okay? Hello? Why are you reading my messages? Hello? Are you there, Emily? I know you're getting these messages. Why are you replying to me? What your son did to me is a serious crime, you know. Do you know how many swindlers and scammers are out there now? It's a huge thing. Everyone knows about these cases. So if you don't want your son to be thrown behind bars, I suggest you reply to me and tell me what I need to hear. Blake will be much better off having me on his side, as his wife than his enemy, you know. Think about it. I sent you a photo of me, right? It's not too bad looking, right? In fact, I'm pretty, if I can say so myself. Right? We look good together, don't we? The modern-day Angelina and Brad Pitt, maybe? So anyway, come on, Emily. Just agree to this and it'll all be over. Okay? Reply! Emily! This has gone on for too long now! Is this the way you treat people? You just ignore them and act like they don't exist? Is that why your son turned out like the monster that he is? The scammer that he is? I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree then. Emily! 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 Listen to me, you cow! The longer you leave this, the worse it's going to get for you, you know. I'm going to start charging you interest. So make that 30K into 40K. I'm expecting 40K and it's going to go up by 10K for each day that you keep me waiting like this. I'm also going to make sure that my wedding with Blake is held overseas somewhere. Italy. That's where I'll hold my wedding. You better put that on the list of payments you've got to make too, Emily. Come on! Just bring Blake to me and seal the deal already! Emily! Say something for Pete's sake!
Andrew, hey. So I found out who this Tiana is.
Hey, you did? Awesome. So who the heck is she?
And also Blake. It wasn't our Blake, obviously.
Well, we'd figured that much, I guess. So then, who are these people we're dealing with?
So this is going to take a while to explain, so I'll tell you in person. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Okay, sure.
So, can you come round to Mom's place tonight? I'll tell you then.
Yeah, sure, no probs. I'll try to get there by 7:30 p.m. How about that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, see you later then.
Hey! Hello? OMG, are you seriously going to keep ignoring me like this forever? You know what I can do, right?
Hi, Tiana. Sorry that I haven't been in touch with you over the past few days. I got caught up in personal matters.
Finally! It's been 10 days! Where the hell have you been? And more importantly, what did you decide on then? Have you come to your senses now?
I thought I'd come here to tell you a few things. And the most important one of all being that Blake is my 3-year-old daughter.
What?
Blake is my 3-year-old daughter. I'm sorry, but she's a girl and she's only 3 years old.
OMG. Are you kidding me? You think I believe that?
Well, that's up to you. But she is. She's a beautiful girl. My angel.
Angel? Wait. You said she was an angel the other day when I told you that Blake was no angel.
Exactly. And I was right and you were talking about the wrong Blake.
What the heck?
And I believe you got my number from one of my mom friends who live in this neighborhood. Is that correct?
And so what? They were hanging out at the park near your house.
Right, as they usually do on weekday afternoons. And one of them told me that you approached them to see if they knew a Blake. And luckily, they didn't point to her to show you at the time. But Blake was there in the park, playing with the other children. One of the moms gave you my number thinking you were talking about my daughter. And since Blake is a unisex name, you thought Blake was my son.
No. What the heck? But OMG. No wonder some of them were too young to have adult sons. I just thought they had them when they were super young. Including you. OMG. No. No.
I showed them the photo that you sent me, and they told me that was you. That's how I know it was you who approached them and got my number.
OMG. Shoot. No.
She also told me that you approached her when she was talking to the other moms about how Blake was going to get a toy airplane for her birthday. And the cost for that was $30.
$30? A toy airplane? No! It's meant to be a 30K real plane! I thought Blake bought a plane for me to take me somewhere nice! What?
Blake loves her airplanes. My husband loves them too and builds models of different planes as his hobby. So Blake has come to love them too. But the miniature models that my husband makes have small parts which can be hazardous. So we get her toy aeroplanes on special occasions. And her birthday is coming up soon, and I guess she wants an airplane. A toy one.
What the heck? This has nothing to do with my Blake! That's not my Blake at all!
I understand. And now I hope you can see where all of this misunderstanding is coming from. You've got the wrong person, Tiana.
No, I didn't! Listen, here's what happened, okay? I went to look for Blake's house because I knew he lived in that neighborhood. Then I happened to walk by a bunch of moms talking at the park. And I overheard them talking about a $30K plane. And I just thought that they were talking about Blake. I mean, he's made of money. It would have had to be about him buying an entire plane.
Right. Well, I guess you only heard snippets of the conversation. And I guess the noise outside with the kids shouting, maybe you heard it wrong. I'm sorry to hear that, Tiana.
No way! Absolutely no way! I definitely heard $30K, not $30. How could that be wrong?
Well, I mean, it's a 3-year-old we're talking about. They don't really know how to say their numbers properly yet, do they?
OMG, no!
And by the way, the guy you're looking for, Blake, I think I actually know who he is.
OMG, you do? Where is he?
He went to the same college as you, right? At Northern Michigan University. He comes from a wealthy family who owns an IT business.
Yes! OMG, yes! That's totally him! So you do know him! I wasn't wrong after all.
Well, yes, I think he used to live here.
Used to? What do you mean, used to? Where the hell is he?
I only moved here about 2 years ago, so I'm not quite sure about the details. But from what I heard, he left to work overseas about 4 years ago.
What?
I think he used to live on 207 Linden Avenue, down the street here. But yeah, he found a job overseas and he's not here in the States anymore.
No! Shut the hell up! You're wrong! He has to be here somewhere!
Well, even if he wanted to come back, with COVID, I don't think that he can enter the country, right? I haven't seen him and I don't think anyone here has either.
What?
And by the way, that would also mean that it's impossible for you to have gotten pregnant with his baby. So either your pregnancy is a total lie, or you're pregnant with someone who's not Blake.
What the? That's none of your business, okay?
It might not be. You're right. But you did accuse me and my daughter for marriage scam. And you're the one who got me involved now. So which is it? Are you lying, or are you that promiscuous that you don't know who the father of the baby is?
Excuse you old lady! I'm not promiscuous! Stop judging me! I'm not that at all, and fine! Fine, I'll tell you. It was all a lie. It was all a great big fat lie. Okay? And this is all Blake's fault. I tried so hard to please him, to make him love me back. But he never did. Do you even know what I had to go through to get him to like me? To even get him to notice me? All of my surgeries, facelifts, and clothes and bags. And now I've spent all of my money. And it was all to please him.
Oh, wow.
And he even went out with a different girl. Some blonde bimbo airhead. And not me. When I'm 100 times nicer than that witch.
I'm sorry to hear all of that. But if you want my advice, maybe you should have let him see you for who you really are, instead of pretending to be some girl with material possessions. I mean, who are you really trying to impress? Him or yourself?
No. Shut up. You don't know anything about me. You know nothing. Nothing. OMG. What the heck am I gonna do now? I came all the way here to find him. He was going to see me and how much I've changed. He was going to look at me and fall in love with me. OMG. He's not even in this friggin' country.
Did you really think that would work? Was that really your strategy here, Tiana? Gosh, I don't know what to say.
He can't take a drink, okay? He's not a drinker, so he gets wasted easily since he doesn't know his limits. And I know that for a fact. So I was going to take him out for drinks and get him drunk.
And sleep with him?
OMG, yes! How did you know?
Well, listening to you and how you got yourself here, it's not too hard to put 2 and 2 together.
Well, fine. But now that can't happen. I'm just done. I'm done for now.
Speaking of that, Tiana, not to add oil to the fire or anything, but how do I put this?
OMG, what? What is it now?
One of my neighbors have reported you to the police.
What?
You're outside our house right now as we text, right? My neighbor felt our neighborhood was in danger, so she called them up.
Well, take it back then. Tell her to retract it. What does she think she's doing?
Well, it might be too late for that now. And besides, you need to be penalized for what you did to us. You threatened me and my family, made crazy accusations, tried to extort money from us. I mean, they're all terrible petty crimes, but crimes no less.
So, what are you saying?
That you need to learn not to do this kind of thing again.
No, OMG! Is that them? Yes, OMG! Stop this! You've got to stop this! Let me inside, Emily! Emily! You can't let them take me away! Emily!
While this text conversation was going on, I was with my daughter Blake hiding out at my parents' house. So when I got back home to my other house, to my surprise, I found our front porch had been vandalized. Our flower pots had been turned over and most of them shattered into pieces. The soil was scattered everywhere. Our front door was also damaged with dents and footprints on it. We were easily able to identify the culprit since we had a home video security system installed. And of course, it was Tiana going absolutely mental in our front porch. This gave me good reason to file a report against her for property damage, so I did just that. We also decided to move somewhere new since none of us feel comfortable and safe living here anymore. So I just hope that we can all put this behind us and hope that nothing like this will happen to my family ever again. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one.
Tammy! What's up? How's your butt ugly face doing today? Still being ugly?
That's so inappropriate, Monica. Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Because if you ask me, you're not really one to talk.
Oh, come on! That's harsh.
I'm being harsh.
We haven't spoken in over a year, and I just thought I'd say hi and be friendly about it. It was a joke, okay? No need to be so touchy about it. You know, haha. No? Still don't get it? Okay, never mind then.
Well, good to know that you haven't changed at all. You're still the same old, condescending, superficial Monica. Anyway, what do you want? You never text me, so it must be something important.
Jeez, you're no fun, are you? Can't you take a bit of a joke? Clearly you haven't changed much either. And you still have a stick up your behind, don't you?
I'm only telling you exactly who you are, straight to your face. Is that what you call having a stick up my behind?
Touché, girl! Easy. I was just wondering how you were doing, okay? And besides, that was a rhetorical question, okay?
I'm fine, and how are you? Still sleeping around with a different guy every night? Or have you cut it back down to a different guy every week? Geez, you must be running out of guys by now. Are you going to move out once you slept with the entire population in Florida?
Wow! Jeez! What is it with the tongue-in-cheek attitude? Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, didn't they? Listen to you and your mouth.
Just tell me what you want and get it out of the way, okay?
Okay, so listen. I know you're jealous of me, and you always have been since we were kids. You know how I always got the guys because I've always been the boy magnet? You, on the other hand, you've always just been my sidekick, right? But you've got to accept that that's your fate, Tammy. So just accept it and quit being jealous of me already. I'm getting bored of this jealousy.
You're still so full of it, aren't you? Look, make it quick. I don't have all day. I'm gonna ask you one last time. What do you want?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Okay, so I needed to tell you something you might be interested in. In fact, I know that this is gonna blow your mind.
So, what is it then?
Well, I want you to take a wild guess first. Guess where I am at the moment. And guess who I'm with.
Huh? Listen, Monica, I told you I don't have time to play along with your stupid games. Just tell me and cut to the chase. I couldn't care less about all of this.
Oh, you're seriously no fun, Tammy. Fine, I'll tell you. I'm with Drew and we're in, drum roll please, Palm Beach, Florida. Woo!
Okay, is that it?
Huh? I'm with Drew. Your husband, Drew? Did you even read that properly?
Yes, I did. And what? Is that what you wanted to tell me?
Well, is that all the reaction you're going to give me?
I mean, I wondered where he was since he didn't come home last night. But nothing else surprises me. The last I remember, he loves beaches. So good for him.
What? Why don't you care? I'm with your husband. We are having an affair. We are having sex together. Don't you get it?
Right. And how long are you going to be there for?
What? No. This isn't what I expected. Why aren't you acting more surprised or shocked here? I'm literally spending every minute of the day and night with your husband. Hello? Wakey, wakey. I'm still waiting for you to scream at me and tell me how you hate me and all that stuff.
Well, okay. Ah, you've been sleeping with my husband. Ah, how dare you? I'm waving my arms in the air and screaming at my phone, pretending it's you. Ah! There, happy?
What the heck, Tammy? Why are you being such a cow?
Because if you didn't know already, Monica, the entire town here knows how much of a slut you are. Geez, I mean, I've known you since we were kids. We all know how you like to spread your legs for anything that looks like an eggplant. So did you really think I'd be surprised?
What? That's not true. And that's so rude. How can you say that to me?
Well, I just did, and I only told you because it's true. Did you really think that I wouldn't have found out about you two by now? Do you know how many mutual friends we have in this town? We went to the same middle school and high school. Most of us stayed here for college, like we all know about you and your affairs. More than you think.
Really?
I didn't even have to lift a finger to find out about you two. And does your husband James know about this? I mean, I feel for him, but he's going to find out sooner or later too. Us women, we just love to gossip, but I doubt he's interested in that. But I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time until he finds out too.
Well, don't tell him. That's none of your business.
Sure. So are you telling me that you can tell me that you're sleeping with my husband and interfere with our marriage, but I can't talk about you and your marriage and how you're cheating on your husband? Great! It's good to know how much more intelligent you've become over the years, Monica.
Shut up! I knew you were going to find out soon anyway. I was just telling you in advance because I thought you'd want to hear it from me first. So, there. Ha!
Right. So are we done here?
We'll be back this Sunday. He was going to come clean and tell you about our relationship himself. But I guess there's no need now, huh? We don't have to be so secretive anymore. So you did us a favor. We can openly admit that we're in love now.
Right. And I'll make it easier for you by handing him the divorce papers, which I've already signed then.
Oh, you did? You really signed divorce papers?
Yup, I told you. I knew about you guys' affairs, so I prepared for this. Happy?
Right then, okay. Okay then. Good. Speak to you when we get back then.
Yup. Bye. Monica, why aren't you picking up your calls? Your mom and dad have been trying to reach out to you. Hello?
Why, hello! The loser who's about to lose the most handsome husband in the world. Still feeling the loss, How does it feel to lose to someone like me? It's a hard pill to swallow, isn't it? I know.
Monica, never mind that. This is an emergency. James is in the hospital, right? He's been in and out because of his colon cancer, right?
Yeah, and what? Can you not remind me of that, please? I'm trying to enjoy my romantic getaway with Drew here.
Well, he's in critical condition now, Monica. And we think you need to come back here to see him. Your mom and dad couldn't reach you, so they called me instead. Good thing you replied to this text. So come on, Monica.
You want me back home? While I'm out here on sunny Palm Beach? Is this your way of splitting us apart? Because, honey, that ain't working.
What? No, Monica, I'm serious. James is in awful condition and you need to see him right now before it's too late. His heartbeat is irregular and slow. His breathing isn't right. The meds aren't working either, and his doctor and a few nurses are here. I'm texting you from the hallway outside his room. His mom and dad and brother are all here, and they've been asking me about you. And quite frankly, I don't know what to say other than I don't know. Listen, I've got to give them something other than that, okay? What do you want me to tell them?
I know you're all trying to gang up on me and Drew. I'm telling you now. It's not working. So leave us alone.
Why don't you get it, Monica? This is James we're talking about. I don't know what's going on between you guys, and I don't care. But his life is in danger right now. He might be gone by the time you get back. Do you understand the situation and what I'm trying to get through to you here? Monica.
Yeah, cut out the crappy act, Tammy. You were never good in drama class, and you'll never be. Just stop embarrassing yourself.
Oh my God. When the heck are you going to realize that this is for real? What do I have to do to convince you that this is true? Check your phone and your messages. Why do you think that you've gotten so many missed calls from your parents and presumably from other people?
I always get calls. They annoy me, actually. I wish they'd all shut up and leave me alone.
Oh my God, fine. Monica, just come back. We don't have much time here.
How many times do I need to tell you that I'm on vacation? Vacation? I need to bask in the sun and get my tan going. I need to eat my fried conchas and sip on some coconut and pineapple juice freshly made. I need to make passionate love to Drew. I've got plenty to do here. Okay?
Oh my God, you're unbelievable. What if something happens to him and you never get to see him again?
Well, that'll work out just fine. I told you that I'm going to divorce him and marry Drew instead. You can have him if you want. In fact, please take him. Take him away from me.
No, Monica. That's not what I'm trying to tell you.
You know what? I have an idea. I'm going to block you during my vacation here. I'll block everyone else too. I can't have people bugging me all the frickin' time. But don't worry, it's only temporary. I really need to get you guys off my back and let me enjoy my vacation, okay?
No. Not now, Monica. You can do that later, but now is not a good time. I couldn't stress how important this is any more than I am now.
Bye now!
No, Monica. Listen to me. Don't block me. Monica. Damn it, have you blocked me already? Monica? Damn.
Tammy! I just unblocked you so we can text now. You can bug me all you want. Although I'd rather you didn't. Anyway, I'm back from Palm Beach. Oh my God, it was amazing. A much needed rest for me. You should definitely go there if you have the chance. It's an amazing spot to get a nice tan. But I guess you can afford it, huh? Poor thing. Anyway, now all I need to look forward to is to turning in those divorce papers once James signs them. Oh, actually, there's something even bigger that I need to look forward to.
My God, Monica, you're flooding me with messages. Slow down already.
Oh, hi there. So you want to hear my news?
What?
Drew proposed to me last night. And I said yes. We're engaged.
Okay, congrats.
No, don't be like that, Tammy. I know this is tough for you, but look on the bright side, okay? Drew has a better wife now. And you can be single again and have all the fun you want as a free single woman. Not that you can get any guy with that ugly face of yours. You should consider getting a facelift or a total makeover before you go out back into the dating world. Just kidding. I'm kidding, okay? Jeez, I need to tell you that before you bite my head off again. I would have told you to take James from me too, since he's ugly and you're ugly. And you two could make a great couple. But I wouldn't want you to get upset about not getting my jokes again now, would I?
We're actually all in the middle of his funeral, Monica.
What?
You should have been there.
Where?
At James's funeral. In fact, you can still make it there if you cared enough about him and his funeral. They were all asking about you, by the way, wondering why the wife of the deceased was absent from the funeral. I didn't even know what to say. I just smiled in the most sympathetic way I could.
What are you talking about, Tammy? Whose funeral are you at?
I told you. James. He passed away.
But this is a joke, right?
I tried telling you before, Monica. I'm sorry.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, I'm sorry for your loss, Monica. I really am.
Oh my God. No, you're lying. James is dead? No! Tammy, answer me. Are you seriously telling me that my husband is dead?
Sorry.
Oh my God. What the hell, Tammy? Why didn't you try and convince me harder when you told me about James? Why didn't you try harder?
What the hell? Is that all you can say to me, Monica? Are you really blaming me for this?
Who else is here to blame? You're the one who told me about this. You're the one I spoke to.
Yeah, only because you were cheating on your husband and you wanted to brag about it. You have no right to speak to me like this. This is not my fault.
I can't believe he's dead.
And are you really surprised or pretending to be in disbelief?
What? How dare you? Of course I'm in shock. My husband is dead, and I was the last person to find out when I'm his wife.
Oh, so now you want to act like his wife. You're unbelievable, you are. I actually heard that you even faked a pregnancy just to get married to James. Were you that desperate for his money? If that's true, then you're pathetic. I hope you acknowledge that.
That's not what's relevant here, Tammy. My husband is dead. He's gone.
Then you should have dropped everything and came to the hospital to see him. That's on you.
Just shut up, Tammy. Shut the hell up. You don't even understand what I'm going through now. I just went to see my dad and he slapped me across the face. Mom won't stop crying. And everyone here is staring at me. They won't stop.
Oh, so you're finally exactly where you should be. Back at home with your husband who passed away and his family. Are your parents there too? I wonder what they make of you in this whole situation.
Yes, I am. That's right, I am. And they're all here too. And I would have seen James before he died if you told me that you were being serious.
I can't deal with you anymore. You're absolutely crazy to put the blame on me. You have no rationale, no morals. I can't. I've got to go.
This is your fault.
No, Monica. You cheated on your husband. And who did you cheat with? With my husband. And now your husband is dead. And how the heck is that my fault? Explain that to me, you cow. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I've told you everything you needed to know.
No, you need to apologize to me.
You deal with the rest. I've lawyered up and he'll be in touch with you from now.
Don't you dare leave. A lawyer for what?
For the charges I'm going to press against you. For all the damages.
Like what?
For ruining my marriage, the verbal abuse, the name-calling, and blaming. Want me to give you a list?
What the hell?
I'll find every single thing that I can charge you with and make you pay. You wicked, filthy hussy.
Fine. If it's money you're after, see if I care. James would have left me plenty of his assets. I could just pay you off with that and get rid of the charges just like that. Heck, if that'll shut you up, I'd pay you right now.
Well, if you're that confident about that, then we have nothing else to talk about here.
Yeah, so get out of my face. Tammy, it's me, Monica. About these charges you've pressed against me, I need you to drop them. Drop them or reduce the amount you're charging me. Please.
What? Why would I do that? And can you please go through my lawyer? I gave you his number and email, didn't I? I don't want to talk to you.
Yes, but I figured that these things should be settled between us. You know, between friends.
Oh, hell no. We're not friends. So don't even go there.
Well, listen. I thought I had plenty of money that would come in from James and his life insurance and assets and whatnot. But it turns out that he didn't leave me much. Can you believe it? You can laugh if you want. I'll take it. I'm even laughing.
Well, I'm not.
The thing is, he was in and out of the hospital for a long time, right? Apparently he spent a lot of his savings on his treatments and medicine and whatever he needed. And since he quit his job, he didn't have any other source of income.
Right. And what? This doesn't concern me anymore. You've been pressed with charges, and you need to pay up. It's as simple as that.
Right. But maybe I can get a plea agreement that'll help to reduce the severity of these fines? We can negotiate or something like that, no?
Nope.
Please, Tammy. I'm begging you.
Nope.
Tammy! Drew is unemployed. I just found out. Did you know about this? I thought he took over his dad's business. What do you know about this? Tell me now.
Oh, you didn't know? You're a bit late into the game, aren't you?
What do you mean? You knew about this and you didn't think to tell me?
Of course I did. Drew was meant to take over the company at first, but then they deemed him unfit to be the CEO. And someone else is going to be the CEO instead. Not Drew.
Oh my god, so it's true? But why?
Because he's incompetent. It's simple. Now do you want to know who is going to be the next CEO instead?
Okay, so who is it then?
Me.
What?
Yes, me.
No way. Stop this. This is a joke, isn't it?
Is it? Well, you can sit back and relax until you find out if you want. But they thought I was a better fit for the role than him. It's all written down and signed on paper.
What the flippin' heck?
So now that the cat's out of the bag, when are you going to start making those payments? You do realize that the deadline is by the end of this month, right?
You know I don't have any money. How can you ask me that?
Oh, okay. So I take it you don't have the funds. I knew it. You've been a gold digger all your life. You relied on James and Drew to help you out financially. But now that James has passed away and you know that Drew is broke, you don't know what to do now, do you?
Well, if you figured that out, then help a girl out, will you? Drop the charges?
Hell no. And in fact, I knew you'd ask me about this again, so I spoke to your grandfather for some help.
My granddad? What for? What does he have to do with this?
Your mom's dad?
I hate him. We've never gotten along. Why did you do that? What the hell are you doing to me?
Well, to put it simply, your granddad also owns a business, right? His company and my company have a deal. We've signed contracts and we do business together. Since the affair that you had with my husband is personal, we've talked about this and he came up with a solution for you.
No. What kind of solution are you talking about here?
You're going to be working for him. Now, I don't know what role you'll have, but he's going to make sure he has his eyes on you at all times. Just so that you don't sneak off to the meeting rooms to do things with the other male workers that's unladylike to speak of.
No way! No. He's how? That is not happening. The deal is off the table. I haven't agreed.
Well, tough. It's all been arranged. It's all right, Monica. This is your chance to build yourself back up again. Look, you've done some pretty awful things in your life. Now you can start over and turn over a new leaf. You have to pay me for all these charges I've pressed against you. You don't have a choice but to work hard and pay up.
No.
At least you've already secured a job, right? Just look on the bright side, okay? Anyway, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around in one of our business meetings. Or maybe not.
Stop it! Listen to me! Stop it!
But either way, I think we're done here.
No! This isn't happening to me. Please!
Bye, Monica. Have a good night.
No!
5 minutes after this text conversation with Monica, apparently she ran into her granddad, who went over to her place to talk to her in person. And boy, it did not go down well. He was shouting, she was crying, he was shouting more, and she burst out in tears, yada yada yada. In the end, I heard that she agreed to work for him after all. Now it's the end of the month, and you bet I got all the money that I was meant to get. Every single dollar. So that's also great news, and it's done and dusted. And as for my ex-husband Drew, well, him and Monica broke up, and of course it goes without saying that they are no longer engaged. I heard that Drew moved out somewhere and is working in sales at a small company. He never apologized to me or spoke to me properly about why he cheated with Monica or anything. I guess some things are better left unknown. And besides, I've got more important things to think about now. I'm going to be the next CEO of a great IT company and I need to step it up. There's no time for me to dwell on the past and all of that. Here's to a new challenge and to a new beginning. Cheers. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.
Hey, Selena! Long time no speak. How are you?
Oh, hi.
Hey, what was that? Did I say something? Am I not welcome?
Well, to be honest, no. I'm not ecstatic to receive a text from you. I mean, it's you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, you know, just your awful reputation of sleeping around, stealing other people's boyfriends, and whatever other slutty things you do. Let's be honest, you're notorious for that around here.
Oh, those are just rumors. I don't intentionally sleep around or steal people's boyfriends, do I? We just happen to fall in love. And I just happen to be better than whoever they're all dating at the time. So there's no need to get so jealous over something that you can't control, okay?
Lindsay, what do you want?
Well, I actually have some news for you.
What is it? Make it quick. I've got things to do here.
So do I, and don't we all? Thanks for that lovely curiosity you've shown there. I'd be glad to reveal the news to you. In fact, you're the first person I'm telling besides my close family. And I should probably give you a heads up and tell you not to be so shocked. Okay?
Okay, just stop beating around the bush and tell me already.
I'm pregnant!
Okay, congrats.
With your husband's baby!
Did you just say my husband? What did you just say to me?
Yeah, your husband. I know, I was pretty shocked too. But it's true. I'm preggers. I totally have a bun in the oven and it has your husband's genes inside.
Okay. My husband's?
Yep.
And who might that be?
Are you crazy? Your husband. Liam, of course. Who else are we talking about here? Are you jealous of me?
Liam?
Yes, and I'm sorry, but before you say anything, this is Liam's child and I'm keeping it. Okay?
OMG. Wow. So let me get this straight. You're really actually having Liam's baby? You? And him?
Yes! Oh, I know, honey. Sorry that I got there before you. But this is what's happening now. It's fate. We all have to accept it. Right?
Lindsay, I thought you just got married about 6 months ago. I saw your photos all over on Facebook and Instagram. You got married to some rich guy who works in a multinational corporation or something. And you were totally bragging about that, I remember. What happened to him?
Oh, him. Yeah, that was Todd. We broke up. We got separated and waiting to get our divorce finalized. We filed for a few weeks ago, though, so the paperwork should be going through soon.
OMG, why? You were only married for less than a year.
Oh, you didn't know?
Know about why you got divorced?
Yeah.
Well, why the heck would I know about that?
Because I met your Liam.
What?
I met Liam and fell in love with him. And I fell out of love with Todd. So that's why we broke up.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
But here's the thing. I didn't want Todd to think I had an affair with Liam. You know, otherwise it'll get too messy to deal with. So I just told him that I didn't love him anymore. He doesn't know that it's because I'm in love with Liam, of course. That's just between you and me. But yeah, that's why we broke up. So don't you go around telling Todd about this, okay?
Wow. And now you're pregnant.
Yep. And now I'm happily in love with Liam and we're brewing this wonderful blessing together as we speak.
OMG. You're quite something, aren't you? How many guys and husbands have you stolen from people now? All of them being your friend's significant other? Is this your 10th? 15th? It must be at least 10, right? And now this? How long are you going to keep this up for?
Aw, you just believe the rumors, don't you?
No, most of them happen to be my friends who keep telling me similar stories about how you flirted with them, slept with them, blah, blah. And some of them are our mutual friends, too. Stop pretending like you have no idea, Lindsay. Hearing these stories is like listening to a broken record at this point. But when are you going to quit?
I told you. I can't help it if we fall in love, okay? I always love them from the bottom of my heart. You can't help who you fall in love with, right?
Yes, you can. It's called not falling in love with your friend's significant other. And this time you went for a married man. A married man? When you just got married 6 months ago? How can you do this to people? Why are you like this? What happened to you when you were a kid growing up?
What do you mean?
Like, what did this to you to make you this much of a slut?
Hey! No need to be so harsh, okay? Well, who can blame them? Look at me. I'm hot as heck. I'm hotter than your typical average girl next door. And look at all of you. None of you even give two hoots about the way you look. It's as if time stops as soon as you get married. Your skin's all saggy and lacking its plump, dewy texture. It's all wrinkly and old. You're all just this piece of sagging fat, waiting for gravity to take over your bodies.
How dare you? Who the hell do you think you are to talk about people like that? You have no right. You're no Miss Universe yourself.
Well, I'm far confident in my looks and more beautiful than you all are.
Well, let's see if you still feel the same once you've given birth.
Oh, trust me, I am not going to neglect my health and beauty. Not until the day I die. And even then, I'll make sure I'll look so damn pretty.
What is wrong with you? Why are you so superficial and materialistic? Ever since I've known you, you've always been like that. Don't you have any shame?
Oh, please. You're all just lazy. And criticizing other people is just your excuse to justify how little you care about your looks. And see? Look what happened. Your husband's been sleeping with another, better-looking woman. You deserve it.
Excuse me? We deserve this? What the heck is your problem? What is it that you want? Money? Status? Power?
All it is that I fell in love. That's it. It's as simple as that. And it's too bad that you don't get it. Too bad that you've never experienced what I'm experiencing. And you probably never will.
You're crazy.
Oh, and before I forget, I need you to leave that gorgeous house you're living in right now. I'll be moving in there soon. Lucky me! I get to have a baby and a gorgeous house.
What the heck? What house?
You know, the one you're living in now. I take that as a yes, right? So thanks! And don't forget to sign those divorce papers too, okay? I'll let Liam know that you're signing them so he can do the same and send them out. Let's make this as pain-free as possible, okay? Thanks!
OMG. Lindsay, you have no idea how crazy you are.
Just do what I tell you to and you'll be fine, okay?
Hey, Mary. I think I found some proof that Liam is having an affair. I want to send you a few screenshots that I have. Is that okay? Selena? What's all this about? What are you talking about? Remember how I told you before that I think Liam might be cheating on you? Right, yeah. Well, I think the woman who he was cheating with told me herself that she was seeing him. What? Who is it? And she just confessed to you, just like that. Yes, the thing is, I know her. She thinks that Liam is my husband. What? Yeah, she totally has it wrong, obviously. But she confessed to me, thinking that I was Liam's wife. And that's how I know. OMG, what the heck? This is a bit confusing. Right, I know. So wait a sec. Let me send you the screenshots that I was talking to you about earlier. It'll be quicker for you to understand what I mean if you read those. Okay, got it. Okay, give me 1 second. Sure. OMG, Selena. What the heck is this? I don't even know where to start with this. I know, right? I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't know what to say here either. So this girl, Lindsay, I think you told me a bit about her before. You guys went to the same high school and college or something, right? And she has a bit of a reputation to sleep around or something. Yeah, that's exactly who she is. Luckily, I only got my first boyfriend after I graduated college. I know, I'm pretty late into the game, right? But I would say that at least 4 of my friends at college had their boyfriends snatched by her. I would have never thought that you'd be her next target. I mean, I never even thought that my cousin would be involved in this. He's my cousin, for crying out loud. What kind of a small world do we live in? OMG. No way. Ah, shoot, is this really real? Yeah, Mary, I think it is. Then what should I do? I don't know. But they need to get what they deserve, right? Yeah, definitely. I need to think this one through and figure this out properly. I knew something was fishy with Liam. I knew it, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I mean, there were plenty of times when I called him and texted him and it would take him hours for him to reply back. He was also always a bit off and weird during our video calls. Oh no. I guess those were some red flags, huh? Yeah, in hindsight, I think they were, and I should have noticed it more. I had a hunch that he could be cheating on me, but I guess I looked the other way. Only because I didn't want it to be true. But I don't know. I guess he really is cheating on me now. OMG. I don't even want to believe this. I know how tough this must be. I mean, I can only imagine, but Lindsay, she's done this plenty of times to other people, okay? So you can't let her or either of them get away with this, okay? This is your marriage we're talking about. You can't let a slut like her ruin it. I don't know. I mean, do I even love Liam anymore? Oh no. OMG, I don't even know if I love him anymore. Do I? OMG, what am I gonna do? Okay, I think it sounds like you have a lot to think about. Yeah, you're right, I do. I'm here if you need to talk, okay? I'm only a phone call away, so just feel free to call me whenever you want. Sure, I will. OMG, thanks, Selena. No worries. Let me know if there's anything else I can do, okay? Thanks. Okay, then talk to you later. Sure. Talk to you again later.
Selena! I heard you sent out those divorce papers already. I just wanted to say thanks for that. Liam told me about it. He did the rest, and now you guys are just waiting to get it approved by the family court, right? I can't believe this is happening soon.
Hi, Lindsay.
Anyway, so I have a question. How come you still haven't moved out of your house yet? I hope you've packed your boxes and arranged for the movers and everything. Have you? Liam came over to my place telling me that you kicked him out. I mean, you've done us a huge favor by signing those divorce papers, so I'll let you off. But you're still gonna move out, right? I'd rather get the moving on my side over and done with before my belly gets bigger, you know? So it would be great if you could get things going ASAP. Okay? And let Liam back in the house while you're at it.
Oh, wow, okay. So, yeah, I guess the divorce is finalized then. That's nice. When's the wedding?
What?
Congrats.
What are you talking about? I asked you a question. When are you going to move out? I need to move in there. Are you listening to me?
OMG, wait. Oh, wait!
What's so funny?
Are you still misunderstood here? Do you still not know the truth?
What do you mean?
This house that I'm at right now, this is my house, not Liam's.
What? No, it's Liam's house.
No. This house used to belong to my grandma. But when I took over my granddad's business, they gave this house to me as a gift. So I'm the official homeowner here.
What? But that doesn't make sense. I thought that was his house.
Well, I'm telling you now that this is my house. Oh, also, Liam is not my husband. He's my cousin.
What? What? Is this some kind of sick joke? What the heck are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said.
But I've been to that house so many times in the past. Liam let me in. You're his wife and we were secretly making love while you were away.
Well, that's nice to know. I'm being sarcastic, of course. And honestly, that's my house. He was just staying over at my place temporarily until I kicked him out.
What? What do you mean? I don't understand this.
Liam's actual wife went back to her parents' home to take care of family matters there. And since she was going to stay there for a few months, I guess he thought he could cheat on her. And who knew that he would be cheating on his wife with you, right? Anyway, so then I guess he spent most of his savings on you, I suppose, for all the times you've spent going out and seeing each other. And eventually, he spent all of his money that he ran out of it and became broke. And when he couldn't pay the rent anymore, he got evicted from his apartment that he was living with his wife. And then he begged me to let him stay at my place.
What?
And I mean, trust me, I refused at first. But he just wouldn't stop. And at the end of the day, he's my cousin. He's my family. So I let him stay in the guest room here.
OMG, no. Please don't tell me that that's true. What you're saying cannot be true.
Sorry, but it is, Lindsay.
But, wait. Is that why I always had to sneak in from the back door and not the front?
Well, here's another thing. Liam's wife Mary and I are actually good friends. And she comes over to my place every now and then. So he probably didn't want to take the risk of them bumping into each other.
OMG, no way. No way! You're not his wife? And Mary? That's the name of his wife? So why have I been texting you all this time?
I know, right? It baffled me too.
OMG.
So anyway, once you kindly revealed to me that you were having this affair with him, I felt disgusted and so I kicked him out of my house too. I told him I'd call the cops on him and that worked.
And that's why he came to my place.
Exactly. See? The pieces have all come together now, haven't they? And it all makes sense.
OMG, no. No way. I can't. I don't believe this.
Well, you have to.
Does that mean that I can't live there anymore then?
Is that even a question? What do you think? Of course not. I'm not letting either of you step into this house ever again.
OMG! No!
Oh, also, apparently his family knows about this now. And they've cut him off. They've estranged him. At least for now. So don't go crying to them for help, okay? It's for your own sake and it'll save you some hassle. I'm being kind to you here and you should be thankful for that too.
No. I had this whole dream. This big dream where I was going to live in that big house with the pool. I was going to get a nice tan by it while my baby sleeps next to me. And we'd have a maid to help clean the house and a babysitter so that I can take my afternoon naps.
Aww.
OMG. But that house doesn't even belong to you. What the heck?
Well, sorry to hear that your dreams are crushed. But oh well.
I mean, that's why I got pregnant. He would have given me everything to me and this baby.
Wow. So you literally got pregnant assuming that you could live a life of luxury? You really stooped so low this time, didn't you? Like stealing guys who were already taken wasn't enough, huh? Next, you're getting pregnant to steal them. You're one crazy woman, Lindsay, I'm telling you. Cuckoo!
Shut up, Selena! You don't even know me.
Oh, I think I know too much, if anything.
But wait, this still means that I'm your family, right? I'm your cousin's wife, right?
Okay, and what?
Can't you help me out just like how you'd help your family out?
You think you can just be handed a silver spoon for that? You think you deserve my help? Are you crazy? Heck no! Mary is one of my good friends, and I'd rather take her side than you anytime. You filthy, disgusting cow.
No, please! I'm pregnant. What am I going to do?
How should I know? That's none of my business.
OMG, I can't live in this small apartment with Liam and the baby. It's too small for us. Way too small.
Oh, one more thing. You can't stay in this house anyway because I'm also going to be moving out.
What? You are? Why?
Because I've just found a great buyer.
You've put the house up for sale?
Yeah, a few months ago, actually. We didn't put any signs up or anything because it was all done online and visitations to see the house was done through email. I guess they came here when neither of you two were around.
Right. But why did you have to sell something that was given to you for free?
Well, how disgusting is it? To know that someone's had sex in this house where I live with my parents. That's disgusting and I can't continue to live here. I won't let my mom and dad live here either. We're all moving out.
OMG.
And honestly speaking, this house is much too big to maintain anyway. I need to hire someone for sure, but that's a waste of money when we could be moving to a smaller place. I'm fine with it, and so are my parents. So yeah, we're moving out too. So you can't either.
OMG, you ruined my dreams. I hate you. I'm going to steal your husband away from you. You're my next target, Selena. This is payback time.
What?
You aren't going to get away with this. You ruined everything for me. You ruined my dream of living in that house. That was going to be mine. Everything is ruined because of you.
Well, I'd love to see you try that. Honestly, I do. But I think you need to know that I don't even have a husband.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not married. I have a fiancé, but not a husband.
Well then, I'll steal him from you. All it takes is one look and they'll want me so bad. Just like all the other guys did, and that's always worked.
You're pregnant, Lindsay. I doubt that's going to work anymore.
Shut up! It will work.
Too bad you can't exercise the only skill you seem to have, though. The slut skill.
Slut skill?
Yeah, stealing people's significant others away by being a huge slut.
How dare you?
You can't do that. That won't work, and you want to know why? Because he's actually here with me right now. And I showed him photos of you, and he knows all about your dirty ways, so he knows what's coming. Even if you tried, he wouldn't even look at you twice, knowing that you're the easiest, nastiest slut out there. More importantly, he loves me anyway. So too bad, Lindsay. Too bad.
You're such a total friggin' witch, you! I hate you! I hate you!
Good. I wouldn't want you to think of me any other way. Mind you, I'm indifferent towards you. I couldn't care less about you anymore.
How dare you!
Oh, by the way, good luck paying off Liam's debt. I forgot the exact amount, but I'm pretty sure that he has at least $50,000 to pay up. Bank loans and credit card bills or something. So, yeah. Good luck.
What? No, he doesn't! You're lying!
Ask him.
OMG, you cow! You're the ugliest, witchiest mother friggin'...
Good luck then. Bye, Lindsay.
No, don't you dare try to end this conversation! I'm going to end it! I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with you. You better watch it! You're going to pay for it!
Oh, I think you'll be the one to have to make payments here. Quite literally, for those debts that Liam has. Ha ha! I'm debt-free, so lucky me! Wahey! I have to go now. Gotta get some sleep.
No, don't you dare! Come back here! Selena!
It turns out that Liam had over $70,000 in debt, and since he was now married to Lindsay, it was both of their responsibility to pay all of it back. I don't know how they're going to manage that much of debt and a baby on the way. But it looks like this is the punishment they get for doing the dirty. Especially with Lindsay, for all those hearts she deliberately broke by stealing my friend's partners. She deserves that much and more, if you ask me. I can only wonder what kind of mother she'll be, but who knows? She might turn over a new leaf as a new mom. But what's done is done, and you can't delete or change her history. I definitely won't forget what she's done and will always remember her for her awful behavior. There's a quote that goes something like this: "Forget what hurt you in the past, but never forget what it taught you." And I hope that at least she can take that all the way to her grave and really learn a lesson from all this. As for me, I'm settled down at my new house, living with my parents. But I've also decided to get a new apartment just for myself near them. Everything is looking good, and I'm ready to move out and move on. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.